Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This fella, Partey's evolved into one of the finest all-round midfielders in the game, and it's no wonder he's been coveted by so many of the elite clubs. I think he's a perfect blend of physicality and finesse, and I must admit that I got things wrong. I thought he was pretty much just a defensive midfield player. He has everything in his game.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. He's got the shot away! He's delivered all right!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Après 11 minutes de jeu, le numéro 10.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Driving forward. Ayew. Ghana are looking to break at pace. That pass has been well intercepted. That's good running with the ball. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Gets a good foot in there. Could move up a gear here. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Ayew. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's found a way past. Nicely spread. Oh, what a climb! Caught offside that time. No, he's not getting past him there. That looks a good ball through. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Abdul Samed. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. It's a quick one. That's a fabulous ball. Ayew showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That'll be a throw. Still just a single goal between the sides. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. "60 minutes played, and the counter is on." Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Changement. Le numéro 8. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 17.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
But pour l'équipe du Ghana. Après 64 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9, Jordan Ayew.
Ghana grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Ghana trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Le numéro 7. À leur place, le numéro 13. Le numéro 11. Changement.
Aimed beyond the defence. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up.
Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that has been knocked clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Referee's given a throw. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into airy...
He gets big! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he thumps it clear. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Un rappel à l'intention de nos spectateurs. La consommation de boissons n'est autorisée que dans les zones indiquées.
So welcome one and all. Nice evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ayu. Kudus. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Ayew, not the most accurate pass. And he skips past his man. He's beaten the last man. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's straight offside. Lamptey. Partey. Here's Kudus. Abdul Samed. Great ball if he can get there. Offside again.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Abdul Samed. And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way through. He's looking to set free a runner. He is just caressing the ball. Ayew. Ayew! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's been shifted off it. Ayew. Kudus. And here's Ayew. Kudus!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Keeper's dealt with that. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ayew. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Ghana are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Ayew. Now it's Ayew. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Good run through the middle, but he needs support.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Gets a good foot in there. And here's the chance to counter.
80,314.
Abdul Samed. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Iñaki Williams. Now it's Kudus. That pass isn't the best. Always onto this.
Abdul Samad really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Ghana showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's picked his way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Kudus. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Williams. Backward it goes.
Well, both sides.
So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.